Who are you arrested? So scared. How dare you? How dare you leave me alone? And okay. Hey yo, it's Kara. Welcome to my second channel, where my only hope today is still to make you smile. We do things a little different here. It gets weird, it gets loud, but most of all, we have a lot of fun. So please join the beautiful family. Seriously, honestly, join us. It's great here. It's a vibe. Join the community. I don't know. I'm screaming. Maybe that's why people won't subscribe. But I really appreciate all the people that's been coming on. We are 70 away from the January goal. So if you're watching this and you're gonna be here after SNOWDROP because it's about to come to an end, I'm probably gonna fake cry because I think sunscreen is gonna get into my eyes. But I'm also gonna be crying because SNOWDROP is coming to an end. But if you're gonna be here past SNOWDROP, please subscribe. Lots of vlogs coming as usual. You guys are already seeing that. If you're subscribed, take a look around. Great. Say hi in the comment section below. Tell me what you're watching next or what K-drama you're excited for that's coming up. Let's talk. Okay, it doesn't even have to be K-drama related. But for now, since we're talking about a K-drama, talk about that below. After this, I'm going to watch Euphoria. But I don't know if I'm going to do a review for it. The reviews are really tiring to do. I think I'm going to stick to vlogs after SNOWDROP is done, if I'm being honest. Like, it's tiring because you can't, like, you're watching, but you're also analyzing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to say something wrong in the video. Like, you don't want to forget the key moment. So you're watching on your phone and you're taking notes. And it's like, sometimes I just don't want, also you're watching and you're thinking, I'm going to have to take a video for this after, which means I need to get off my couch. Which is exhausting, but I loved doing it. I think I'm just going to stick to having done it for SNOWDROP, and maybe I'll review movies or review nothing. But it's been fun. It's been a roller coaster. It's been something new. I'm always trying new things on this channel. But today we are doing episode 12. We're starting. I realized I was talking for a long time. Intro, check. We're gonna do character development. And this time I'm just gonna stick to like the key characters in this episode. So I'm not gonna, I realized the previous review I did for episode 11, I spent 11 minutes just talking about the characters. So this time I wanna just do the key characters that I noticed. And if I miss anybody, just add that below and let's talk about it. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to storyline. Is this focused? Yep. Key character number 1. I'll leave her for the last one because she was killing it, so I'm not gonna say it. But key character number 1, another one anyway, Bunok. God, she's giving me such mixed emotions all the time. Girl, I'm rooting for you all the time. But the thing is, it's a very conflicting feeling for me as a viewer because I completely and fully understand her actions and what they're motivated by, as in, again, I'll keep saying it, she's just trying, she doesn't think anybody's there for her, so she's just trying to get out safe. Like, she's like, if I don't look out for myself, nobody's gonna look out for me. And I don't have money or anybody caring for me, so nobody cares about me. You know what I'm saying? Fountain of life. Yeah, so, but also like her actions, the only thing, it's the same way I felt about Jung and Suho the first time around, where I'm like, I like you, but your actions are messing things up for everybody. And I feel like Bunok's actions, because she's been snooping around this entire episode, listening in, hearing bits and pieces of information, and she's gonna let it be known. And like, you know, it seems like towards the end of this episode, she let everybody know that Younger's dad is who he is. And I'm like, you're like, that kid's going through so much already. Like, Youngro herself, like, Bunok. So I don't know how I feel about her, but in this episode, I definitely give her 6 because I was very conflicted. Like, I like you and I want the best for you, but also you're screwing everything up, or you're about to screw everything up. So I don't know how I feel about that. But she had some funny moments where she was like, there's a scene, hopefully I have the screenshot, but where they were like, go back to the common room, to the prayer room. And she was like, I'm not going back kind of thing. And then she was left with Gangmu, and Gangmu just looked at her and she's like, okay, prayer room, I'm gonna go. That was so funny. Okay, I love those moments of like comedic relief in these very tense episodes. I think are very important. There were quite a few of those in this episode, little hidden gems. I love those. Who else? There was a new key character, not new character, but like new emphasized, like they had more of screen time. It was the women. It was younger stepmom. I don't know her name off the top of my head, but she obviously knows now like what's going on, and she is obviously trying to make him become president, but also the intimidation factor she had for Mr. Choi or something was really good to see her take more of an assertive role. And like when she went to confront Nam Tahil and the wife, it was like, I don't know, it was just really nice to see, and I give her 7 and 8 because I haven't seen her like be that assertive. It was really cool. Gangmu! I gave you a 7, I think, in the previous episode, and I'm starting to not hate you. I still did, but instead of a 10 out of hate, I gave you a 6. Like, I hated you 6 out of 10. You're back to 100 out of 10. I hate you again after this episode. My dude, like everything was going well. Suho was trusting you. All the plans were going great. He was being honest with you. He was being transparent with you. You know this guy has all the right intentions. And then you go and you tell your fiance. I'm just gonna call her fiance. Sometimes I feel like this thing is out of focus. Focus back on me again. Okay. Yeah, and I'm like, why'd you go like towards the end of the episode? Like, why'd you go and like tell her now, like, oh, and then we're going to arrest Suho? Who are you arresting? And why? You and the ANSPC that just tried to kill you. Okay, that just shows how dumb you are. You're out there trying to convince everybody that, the ANSPCQ is not good, they're bad people, everything like that. It's all about the money. Then you go arrest the very person that you can see had the opportunity to kill every single hostage and get himself out there safely, had the opportunity so many times to hurt people, but all he did was protect you and protect everybody else. I hate you with a passion, and I will never not hate you till the rest of this. I don't care. You better die. Okay, that's a little too aggressive, but I hate that guy now. I officially hate him 100 out of 10. I give him a 0 on this episode. It's personal. It's a personal rating. Maybe it's not the most right rating, but I hate him. That was a lot. Anyway, young girl, my baby. She's going through a lot, and it breaks my heart. Like, it just never gets better for her. It never gets better for her, but she's so strong and she's fighting through it. And just again, thinking about all the things that she might be going through is just crazy. But her, I give her a good, nice rating. Her character development has been good. Like, she continues to like be open to Suno. She continues to listen. She continues to take all the right actions. And especially after the last episode where she did that very heroic thing, that was absolutely beautiful. So obviously I give her an 8.5. Suho, again, he's going through a lot too, and now he's being faced with Kang, Dr. Kang, low-key, very not low-key, expressing her feelings for him and saying that they should run away together. Now, I was very confused as to, obviously he's hesitant because I feel like he doesn't want to give her the wrong impression and he's in love with another woman, but also, is he saying, I can't go away with you because I told you that I need to go home so that my sister should live? You know what I'm saying? And what does that mean for Dr. Kang? Like, if the answer is valid no, like, are you still coming back? Like, are you know that if you don't come back, he's gonna die. And is that okay with you? Do you know what I'm saying? So just seeing him fight through all of that and still care about her and trust her enough and trust everybody enough and, be very level-headed these past couple of episodes. give him an 8.5. Dr. Kang! Oh my gosh, she gets a 10. I never give 10s, but she gets a 10 because this episode was hers, man. Like, she's gone from like, I was like not trusting her. I'm still a little hesitant trying to see what's going on with all those passports and the booking of the tickets. Is that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot going on. And she seems to be following the plan, but also covering her ass. But I feel like she's gonna go back and save the hostages and everything, or just mostly save Suho. But what I loved about her, why I'm giving her a 10, is because she provided everything. She provided so much strategy. Like, she was so smart. She was writing plans. Then she was acting in front of Nam Tae-il and like acting like all lovey-dovey, and there was some of these hilarious scenes which we'll talk about in a little bit, but like where she was acting all like super lovey. Like, first of all, she was acting scared during the dynamite scene, and then she was acting super lovey-dovey kind of thing when she got out, and I was like, how does this badass go from like, here's what we're gonna do this, and to be like, 제발. She was like, 제발, I'm dirty, go shower me. Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god, where's Lucky? I was so scared. How dare you? How dare you leave me alone? Ugh. And I'm like, wow, she's so good. Like, she was entertaining, she was riveting, she was smart, she had us thinking, and then again, those moments that like she still is very much in love with Suho, and like, it breaks my heart. Oh no! Sorry. It breaks my heart that she's not gonna get him. I just wish she found love somewhere else, and you know, I want to see her happy too. So that's why I gave her 10. Is there any other key character that I'm forgetting? Oh, Comrade Joe. I give him a 6 because, come on, dude, just switch, like, and also hurting Eunchul. That's my boy. How dare you? Like, kicking him like that? No, don't do that. I liked you. Now you're messing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. But, That feels so good. I'm gonna edit this in a cafe so I feel really cool and smart. Yeah, okay, those are the top characters that I'm rating right now. But let's talk about the storyline. That calls for an ad break. Oh, one-way ticket. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in like 2 minutes now. No, I'm lying, 3 minutes. That was such a big fat lie. How dare I? How dare I lie like that? But I want to get a speed cube so I can solve it in about a minute. That's my goal for 2021. I want to be like one of those kids who go tap, 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 without even looking. That's my goal. Okay, let's get back to the video. Storyline. Alright, I was right. That's the first thing I wrote in my notes. I said Nam Tae-il was the guy who instructed for Younger's dad to die. And I was right, because guess what? I am smart. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to point it out that I said in the previous episode that Nam Tae-il is the one that instructed them, and I was right. Everybody just stop and clap for me. But that guy's a snake. I knew it was gonna happen though. But what's even more interesting is that obviously the wife of the younger stepmom knew, and he didn't die, which he screwed up then. And because of that, because of not dying, it's gonna cause a lot of, I'm excited to see the next episode and all the friction it's gonna cause, because he seems to be okay, and he seems to be, you know, passing on some instructions from there. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, it was really heartbreaking to see Young-ro kind of go through that again. Like, I think I've talked about this like 7 times now. But yeah, what I wrote, I already talked about Bunok hearing about Young-ro's dad. That's gonna be messy. That's gonna be really messy, and I'm hoping that she already exposed it, but I'm hoping that the rest of the students have some sort of a heart and notice that all Young-ro has done, she could have just left. Like, she had every opportunity to be like, skedaddle, peace, bye guys, and just left. But she didn't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's staying because she's trying to protect the rest of them. So they can hate the dad, but don't hate her, kind of thing. What else? Namtail declaring. Okay, so now when war was declared, I was kind of scared because I thought, I honestly thought this is coming early. Like we're on episode 12. If this is the zenith, like if this is the peak of all of it, and the war is gonna happen now, like what happens in the next couple of episodes. But it was a false alarm because thanks to the doctor, she was able to let them retreat for a bit. But now, even more interesting, I'm wondering what's gonna happen with the next episode because there's now no reason for them not to blow it up, and they've also set up the story correctly to the media. So what's gonna be holding them back, and how quickly will that 300 million get into the dorm or whatever, like their plan happened, because can't they just blow it up now? So I'm very excited for the next episode for that particular reason. Trying to rescue. Oh, there was another funny scene when he was trying to rescue the doctor. This guy is in love. Oh my god. Like he's genuinely so. I've never seen somebody more whipped in my life. Like he's willing. Like he's. Why was it necessary for him to take out that mask? Like he was just there. Like he was so soft. He goes, "Where's my pretty little thing? I was calling to check in." Like men can be so. I guess, but it's anybody in love. To be honest, when anybody's in love, they do really dumb things for love. You know, but. Okay, you know what had me confused the first time? The lady agent. I was like, this lady has taken. I forgot to rate her, but I definitely give her a strong 8 because she's been working her butt off trying to save people and she's gone from being a bunny to being to now she's a doctor, and like she's just out there, like she's hustling for all of this, and I hope she doesn't do anything stupid in the spirit of Gangwoo kind of thing. But we do forget that she still really wants Gangwoo alive, and she's still on the run, and she's taking all these risks. Like she's working hard, and yeah, it's interesting to see how she got into that position of being a doctor. What else? I think I've touched most of this on character development, but you know, just touching a little bit on like that Dr. Kang and Suho's love story, like, or lack thereof. Like I want to know if that's gonna cause a lot of friction or be a lot of the reasons that things don't go well in the next couple episodes. But the last thing that I wanted to talk about, there was a funny scene. Okay, it wasn't that funny, but it was kind of cringe when Namtail kissed his wife, and she's there like, she's there like, oh my god, how can he do that? She's speaking to herself, by the way, fully. She's like, how can he do that? Oh my god, like, doesn't he know we're in front of people? That is so, and she's blushing. I'm like, honey. He's blushing because his side piece is alive and he's going to be with his side piece and he's going to be happy. You should not be blushing. Oh my god, I just keep knocking things over. But that was kind of sad, but also really funny and cringe. And lastly, the scene that broke my heart was Jung again crying in the church. That kid just needs, all of these kids just need hugs, man. Like it's too much. Like we just need the last 2 episodes. The last 2 episodes should be filled with joy because we've all gone through a lot. You know what I'm saying? This has been a journey that you and I have gone through. So we also need therapy after this show. But the plan, the fortune teller was, my concentration has improved throughout this review process with us. Like this whole series, SNOWDROP series review, has led to my concentration improving quite a lot. So look at that, we're all growing. But the fortune teller was bribed, and I think the plan that's going on there with that investor and those 3 women there is all a ruse to get that 300 million that was set up. So I want to see how that plays out. That will be very interesting. I'm excited for that. And my expectation for the next episode, based on the review solely, obviously Gangwoo betrayed Suho again, and they're gun to gun, and that man looks so hurt. Like he's like, again, my bruh. Like again, how many times are you gonna hurt me? How many times are you gonna betray me? So I just hope Suho kills him. Like, just kill him, dude. Just kill him. Just end him. I hate that man. And also to see what the doctor's gonna do. Like, she's got another outfit on. I don't know if that was the doctor, if it was the agent, but what's her plan? Like, is she fleeing or is she staying? Is she gonna come back? And just want to see what happens. That's all. I don't have too many expectations, but I'm excited to see how it all plays out. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Go watch the previous one too. I love you. Bye. For you, but